this week, guys, we have had the dumb Prince Harry, come swanning across to the UK, and he has had a meeting with his father, His Majesty King Charles III. He has been trying to do this whole, look at me, I'm friendly, I love the UK shtick. It hasn't really worked, to be honest with you. He's done a 1.1 donation or investment or whatever he called it into the BBC. Yeah, the BBC, the propaganda piece for the government, the arm of the government, basically. The BBC's charity Children in Need. So there's that as well. So, well, Harry's been here. I've had a cold. I don't know if it's a massive allergic reaction to him or what, but if you hear it in my voice, that's why I haven't been about. It's like I lost my voice. So it's still a little bit croaky, so I do apologize. But today, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to look into William's response. We're going to look into Harry's motivations while he's been here and all of that kind of stuff and see what comes out of it. I know it's been a really busy week for news. I've been itching to get at the cards. We've had not only this happening within the royal family, but we've also had Putin and Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine and Poland. And we've also had the tragedy that has been the assassination of a young man called Charlie Kirk in America. So there's a lot of things have been going on, and I will get to all of them at some point. But today we are going to be looking into, because I've got limited energy, we're going to be looking into William and Harry. See where William is with all of this, with the events this week. How are you doing? Because out of all of them, I worry for William, because I do feel sometimes like there's a part of him that just wants to go, I give up, screw it, and just not leave because he's not honorable for duty, but leave because he wants to protect his wife and his kids, you know, and just kind of step out of that kind of thing. This is a very Cancerian thing. Let's have a look and see where we are with William. Okay, we have got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So there's this burden lifted from him here. That's good. So what's the burden? What is going on with William? And the 8 of Swords. Okay. I'm feeling, and I don't know what was exactly said, but I'm feeling that Harry's lot have said there will be no more attacks on William and the kids and all of that stuff. And if the kings believed him, then there's not much I can do with that. But that's where William is. But William feels trapped. We've got the 8 of Swords there. He's not quite sure which way he wants to go with this. I don't think he's happy. I mean, would you be happy? What's above the situation? He knows it's a lie. He knows all of this is a lie. We have the Soul of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And the Page of Pentacles I use as my indicator card for the recollections may vary how they got here or how many they are, but the children of Harry and Meghan. So he knows that this is the factor that has been weaponized against his father by Harry and Meghan. William knows that. William knows that for sure. Because child number 1 is meant to be an earth sign, so we go with the Pentacles. Underneath we have the Spirit of Pentacles. William is more worried about Catherine than anything else with this, guys. Just linking into that earth sign energy. He is really protective of Catherine, and I don't blame him. The King of Cups is in reverse, leaving the situation. Now you've got to remember that there are lots of Kings of Cups in the monarchy. William thinks that Harry is using as much shiny, happy Harry opportunities as he can while there's some drama around the Kings of Cups in the family. And the big drama this last week, or this last month, really, not only has Prince Andrew had a book written about him that is, and Fergie, that is really bad, but it's also there's also been rumblings about the king as well. So William's not daft. William thinks Harry's capitalizing off that somehow. Like, the timing is a bit too perfect. The judgment card's in reverse. Okay, the judgment card's related to Pluto. Stress. Yeah. Okay, this is upsetting him. But luck is going to come round to him. He thinks there's something happening for William here, where it comes to his brother, that there is luck. The judgment card in reverse. This is now, the judgment card can also relate to Pluto, which is Scorpio. We are in a Pluto retrograde, so I feel like there's something else coming and some more revelations coming up here. The Pluto retrograde ends, I think it's October the 13th. I'm not sure, but the Pluto retrograde ends then. So there is a lot of stuff coming up with that. William just is like, you made the mess. The Five of Cups is in reverse. It's very much like, you've made this whole mess, Harry. Why are you doing this? What have you done? What, you've made this complete mess. The Soul of Cups. Page of Cups is kids. His family. William is going to focus on his family. I think there's a level of feeling let down there by the king somewhere with the judgment card there. He's not comfortable, guys. He's not comfortable with this. And it is causing him not complete and utter, like, spiraling out of control with the Nine of Swords in reverse, but it is causing people near him and him some stress. But as luck will have it, there is going to be some luck happening around William, which will change things again for him. Like, fate is going to intervene with all of this kind of landscape that the Markles are trying to refigure in. And he's going to go lean in onto his family with the Soul of Cups there, with the Page of Cups, which often indicates the Wales children, the Wales family to me as a reader. I've been reading on them since 2019, guys. So that I've got some, like, little eccentricities I have with doing all of these Celtic crossbreds on them. But yeah, and you look at that on the bottom of this deck, Judgment is in reverse as well. I think the King's Judgment is off here. I think the King's Judgment is off. Let's have a look at Harry into all of this, into his meetings. What we got here, the Seven of Swords in reverse. He's taken something that isn't his, guys. He's taken something that's not his. He had more to gain by going to this than anything else. Harry is the only winner in here, really. In the world, he wants to draw a line under stuff. He wants to end it all. He wants to he wants to just erase everything that's happened in the last, what's it now, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. This has been going on since 2016, but since Megxit, all of the stuff. And you've got to remember, like, Harry was moaning and being weird before they even Megxit. He did the around the birth of Archie, whatever it was, and also around the South Africa trip where Meghan did that "nobody asks me if I'm okay" interview. So they've been doing this for years, and now he just wants to kind of scratch it all away. The Five of Wands there in reverse. He wants people talking about him, guys. He wants people to come in and and fight around him. And the Magician in reverse, this isn't going to work out how he wants it to. He's trying to get it all together. They're trying to like almost like cosmically order this energy in, where Harry's like, I've got it and everything is fixable. The Five of Wands above, no, sorry, the Eight of Wands above in reverse. They want the messages. Harry wants this out there, his link, like, oh, but listen, all you monarchists, all you Mexiteers, my daddy likes me. All you journalists who hated me, it's still my dad. It's still my dad. It's still my pa. I'm still his darling boy. That's the kind of message he wants out there. And he's getting it with the Five of Wands in reverse there. He thinks he's getting it, but it's not really landing, is it? The Five of Coins in reverse. I need some money, poor me. I am stuck on the outside. I still feel very sorry for myself. I feel very victimized. And here we have a King of Wands energy coming up. So they are really going to try it. Now we might see more trying from Meghan. Meghan really trying to push things through here. Going very kind of like, oh, I'm a beige, wonderful, flowery, sprinkly person, to turning into this kind of like, I am going to be really absolutely, completely over the top Leo about things. 10 of Wands there, interesting. He feels like there's a burden being lifted. He thinks this is the start of a new chapter. Interesting. But it's all Seven of Cups. All the puff pieces. There's too many things that it can be. They want to be too many people. The problem with Harry and with Meghan is they compare themselves to other people all the time. They have this, why don't I have that? I could do that better than they do that. I could do this. And there's this comparison that just riles them around and around and around. Yeah, he's hoping for a get out of trouble card. And there's the kids as well. The Page of Coins in reverse. This is his weapon. This is I said this years ago, the only weapon he has to get the king's attention, really, to which would override their behavior, is the you can see your grandchild kind of energy. So we're going to be getting a lot of stuff with that. And I feel like that's why we were getting a lot of stuff. We've been getting a lot of more kind of pictures of them, half pictures of them and all that kind of stuff in the old thing. Now let me have in the old press. So we are going to be getting a bigger thing. He's trying to manipulate the situation. He's going to keep using the kids. And there's going to be this big thing now with the King of Wands. This could actually be a fire sign man that comes out and supports him. So there's some media type or something like that. I'd be shocked if he ended up on the Joe Rogan podcast if he said he hated Joe Rogan. But it's kind of like a big media figure, you know. So there's somebody there. Somebody is around, or it's Meghan really trying to do this big brand push. I mean, it could be both. Let's have a look and just have a quick look on her beigeness and see where she is in all of this. Let me have a look. Okay, she wants this. She wants them to show that she's successful and she thinks this has worked well for her, but she's still not happy. She's not going to get what she wants. The energy cutting across it is the Ace of Swords. It is doom. On the upside, you've got the Five of Pentacles. What's known about the situation? They still want that kind of victim narrative. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse underneath. With these decks, I've been using them that long. They were getting that tatty. I bought another deck, and then I thought, actually, I'll just have 2 decks because sometimes I do multiple layers, and that's why I've got 2 of each card in each deck. So this whole Megxit thing, she doesn't want to be outside of Hollywood and Netflix and all that stuff. I really think Netflix are booting them off. Netflix are just trying to, like I said, consciously uncouple them very slowly. And the hardship card above the situation, the Five of Pentacles above the situation, they want to just to be shown that it's been a struggle, guys. It's been so difficult for me. La, 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 la. Let us have a look and see what's... She wanted a doorway to open. Queen of Swords. This is this Medorith person. Now, I've been saying for a while they're going to try and get themselves back in, like link themselves to the royal family as much as they can. And I've told you this time and time and again, this new communications person is like a sugar on steroids. There is going to be a lot more launches. It's going to be they are going to get quite full on, guys. They are going to become quite full on. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse there, and then we have the Tower in reverse. So the Queen of Meghan is a Wand sign, so she's a fire sign. So with the Prince of Wands there, she's actually very angry and frustrated at the world. Things haven't landed how she's wants. The House of God, which is the Tower, is in reverse. So there's about to be some more self-inflicted bad news and trouble when it comes to Harry and Meghan. And that'll happen very soon. What's the time now? It's 6:30 in the UK on the 12th of September. So by the time I put it up, we'll be in a couple of hours. You've got the Fool in reverse there. They're starting something new. And she was really for it the other week when we had the Fool in the upright, wasn't she? But something new that she wants to start, and it's not. It's actually her biggest fear is it going wrong. But here we have the Temperance card in reverse as well. Now, this could be a Sagittarius who isn't great with Meghan, falling out with her. The only Sagittarius I know off the top of my head are the photographer. The guy with the photographer who sort of follows them around, and her sister Samantha is a Sagittarius. So there's those two things. But she's very worried about someone going very, very wrong. Very wrong indeed. I'm going to have a quick look at the princess. The real princess, Catherine, Princess of Wales. The Megzies still, they think they're doing something, but it's not going to come together, guys. They're going to have to keep like wheeling out children. I mean, what are they meant to be now? 7 and I don't know. Let's have a look at Catherine really quickly, and then I'll leave you all to it. Catherine, 8 of Cups. Why don't they? Why is all of this? Why don't they just walk away? Why did they just not walk away? In the 10 of Wands, a burden crossing over. She feels burdened by their behavior. Okay. The 2 of Cups, yes, reconciliation and healing. She can kind of understand that. And the Sun underneath, and it's kind of on the side. So the Sun underneath crossing it over, it's kind of like there was hope there, but she's not sure. She's not completely bought in, but she all of a sudden feel this massive pressure with this. The 8 of Wands, yeah, she knows it's all about PR and getting her name out there. She's not daft. The Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. She's worried about George. The 2 of Discs. Okay, she's being very pragmatic about it. And the Chariot. William's not being very pragmatic about it. William's really annoyed. William's really, really like, meh. But to be fair, she's trying to balance it all with the 2 of Discs there. The Wheel of Fortune, she hopes something good, something is going to come in and change this whole situation. There is something that is going to take the pressure off the Wales family and all of this with this. And there is the Son of Discs, and Harry is going to make a boob. They should, like, Harry is going to do something and do all of this work that Harry and Meghan have done. Well, Harry's done in the last week that he thinks he's done, hasn't went down well with the British public, and I don't think it's going to wash forever with the royals. So there we go. Expect more nonsense. Catherine's okay and pragmatic about it. William's okay. There is going to be some good news coming in for both of those people and things turning around. Harry and Meghan really think they've done the most, but they are on a losing streak and they're worried about something. Something is about to go very wrong for them again. So there we go. That is what I see in the cards. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I will be back for more readings soon. Take care of yourselves, guys. Lots of love. Bye, everyone. Bye.